I mean, it's always good to be in that, super regional. Hopefully, you win one, win that first round, and then get into the second round. Stay at home. Our home crowds have been fantastic, and we're looking forward to building that and working hard to get back to the Women's College World Series.
Do you like getting a rematch with the team you saw just a couple weeks ago?
I don't think that matters too much. I mean, they know as much about us as we know about them, and of course now it's a lot of hard work and delving in and trying to figure game plans out. And of course, it comes down to one game at a time. And Utah Valley, we played earlier this year, and they gave us a pretty good matchup, but they haven't seen much of Hawkins. So obviously, we'll go that way. We'll throw our number one out there, and we'll continue to go until we see fit to do something different.
Wisconsin, a team that you guys had last year as well. Does that help in the scouting, having them from a year ago?
Absolutely, I think it does. Obviously, we don't have their freshmen, but that's a good thing about games on TV now is that obviously they have the Pac-12, they can see us, and we have the Big Ten, we can see them. And so we'll do our scouting. I feel good about the matchups. Like I said, the big thing is getting those home games, and it's just a tremendous thing for our program to be ranked number one.
How much does last year's tournament motivate you?
Oh, a lot. It motivates a lot. We use that as actually a comeback after losing to Arizona the other night, and we said, hey, this is the first of a super regional. It's 1-1 now. Let's see what we do in the final. And we came out and we hit the ball extremely well. We played good defense, and Sheridan pitched well. So hopefully we'll just take every game like it's going to be a final, and we got to come out and all these teams this year, they're pretty close together. The top 20 teams, anybody can beat anybody. So we got to make sure we have our A game going.
So you feel like you have unfinished business?
Absolutely. I mean, last year we had a great season, and regardless, if we don't make it this year, it's still a great season. Being back-to-back Pac-12 champions, that's a tremendous accomplishment for us, but we want to make sure we get to that next level, which is the Women's College World Series.
How much does that number one ranking mean to your team and to your girls and to this program?
Oh, it's just a number right now. I mean, it's a great, it's over, it's done, now it's back to business. And, being number one doesn't guarantee you anything. Where we want to be number one is that last game of the season.
How do you feel about the team compare last year to this year at the end of the regular season? Do you feel like you're in a better spot going into the postseason this year?
Yes, I think so. Last year we had several players that were kind of on a downswing. They were kind of slumping a little bit. This year we got a little more depth. If that happens, I can move around the lineup. For example, Kylie hasn't been hitting the ball quite as well. I dropped it down to 7. She hit the ball well the other night, had two hits out of 3. So I'm able to do that this year. I'm a little deeper, and I like that.
Is there extra pressure as the number one seed?
Oh, I don't think so. I think there's pressure no matter where you're 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of pressure, but hopefully we can handle that. And we've talked a lot about that all year, actually. This has been our focus, is just playing the game, doing what the game dictates, that we play great defense, we pitch well, and we have great hitting.
Do you think how mature your players that were around last year were disappointed a year later now?
Yeah, I think so. And you can see it in our leadership this year with 3 of our best players with Peterson, CO, and Quico. They're leading the team by example. And, of course, Hawkins is 1 year older and haven't seen the team go through it last year with Jess Moore. I think that's been a great experience for us. And like I've always said this, it's not so much that we lost, but what did we learn from it? And hopefully we can bring that into this year's program, going forward into the postseason. I'm excited about it. I think they're good matchups, and I just can't wait to play at home.
How big is it for you guys to play at home and not have the athletes have to travel during the week and kind of worry about all that school and travel and playing?
Well, it's tremendous. I mean, as you just hit on, it's about school, and we're heading into finals here in a few weeks, and there's a lot of study to be done. Where at some of the other schools, the semester schools have actually done. They're done with it. So it is a little more pressure for us, but we've done it all year. It's no different than going through midterms or whatever. So hopefully it's just another thing we have to go through. At least we don't have to travel, which is tremendous. I mean, there's nothing. I remember us going out to the East Coast and having to go to Georgia Tech and then go back to Missouri, and those things are tough. But being at home, it's definitely an advantage for us.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you. Appreciate it.